It's a great day to be back with another motivational video about glamorous, one-of-a-kind products. Today, I bring you a list of the most expensive watches worldwide. Let me warn you, once you begin, you will not believe your eyes and ears that ring millions and billions of dollars. Hublot Big Bang. If the earlier watch was all about its rarity and otherworldly qualities, this one concentration on one thing and one thing only: diamonds. Diamond is the hardest known material on Earth, and it shines like nothing else. It has a charm to it that nothing else has, and it is featured heavily in this watch. Now, it would not be unreasonable to ask about the diamonds that are present in the watch. Well, the most straightforward answer is a lot. It's a watch made almost entirely of diamonds, and it comes with all the charm and the shine that you may expect of diamonds. To be precise, the Hublot Big Bang has 1,280 diamonds, with each diamond weighing about 3 carats apiece. Now, creating this watch was no easy feat. Diamond is a scarce material. It is not readily available all around the world. On top of that, working with diamonds is a very tough task. Indeed, one that requires a lot of effort, skill, and mastery. It took an entire year to discover the diamonds needed to make this watch and get them processed at the headquarters. Every single diamond there was finished by one of the best jewelers in the world. With an experience of 40+ years, this jeweler hand-cut every diamond himself so that every piece looked identical. Its quality can be proven by the fact that the fashion icon Beyoncé gave this as a present to her spouse, Jay-Z. If that doesn't make this watch iconic, we don't know what will. Patek Philippe Henry Graves Pocket Watch. A blast from the past, this luxurious watch is as iconic as it is legendary. Finished in 1933 for a banker named Henry Graves, this watch has an incredible history attached to it. 5 years it took for this piece to complete. This was the amount of time needed to create one of the most magnificent, multifaceted pocket watches worldwide. This watch has an astonishing 24+ functions. If that wasn't enough, this pocket watch is also made of 18-karat gold. Graph diamonds, the fascination. When we talked about the new, unique design that the creation of Chopard 201-karat watch brought with it, this was the prime example. This extravagant piece contains 152.96 carats of pure white, sparkly diamonds, encasing a center of an extremely rare stone, which consists of 38.13 carat, flawlessly exquisite, pear-shaped diamond, which also opens up to be a ring, thus serving as a gorgeous, multi-purpose piece. When crafting a watch, the makers often have the freedom to add as many rare stones and diamonds as they wish, in the best fashion to adorn and accentuate the watch, highlight its uniqueness, and highlight it as one of the most exceptional non-pareil watches out there. Lawrence Graff, the creator of this magnificent watch and founder of Graff Diamonds, says that a further fascinating and enticing aspect of the watch is that it could be used and worn in multiple ways. A watch and a ring to be a few, which then is a further charm to this watch. Vacheron Constantin 57260. The most complex watch ever existing. This is the claim made by the creators of this watch. To fully understand how big that claim is, we need to know what complications are. Complications are, in essence, the functions a watch can perform. This includes the number of time zones it handles, dates, alarms, etc. Now that we know what complications are, just how many complications does the Vacheron Constantin 57260 have? Well, this watch has 2,800 components, with a staggering 57 different complications. On top of that, it's encased by solid 18-karat gold. It has a design so complicated and nuanced that it took 3 of the best watchmakers in the world 8 years to design this compact and well put together watch. Graff Hallucination. This watch was displayed at the Basel World Watch and Jewelry Fair, an annual fair held in Switzerland in spring to showcase the world's most magnificent jewelry pieces. It is a watch made for the sole purpose of being the most valued timepiece ever created. Graf hit it out of the park on their first try. This is an immensely striking piece with vibrant colors and an immaculate presentation. Most of its value comes with what it contains. It is engraved with 110 carats of the rare colored diamonds. That explains how the watch's color pops so much. These diamonds are embedded within a bracelet that is made of platinum. Louis Moignet Meteoris. As time has progressed and space exploration has become a thing, we have eventually found ways to use the material provided to us from space exploration into different, more luxurious avenues. This, of course, is not just limited to space exploration. Almost all endeavors leave space for luxuries. All one has to do is be rich enough to experience those luxuries. Unfortunately, that is the hard part. The Louis Moignet Meteoris watch is a watch made of the rarest things on Earth. It is a watch made out of space rock, and only 4 editions have been made. Only 4 people in the world have access to it. It is elegant, sleek, and beautifully designed. Out of the 4 models of this watch present in the world, 1 is made of moon rock. The second one is made of rock from Mars, and the remaining 2 are made of super rare meteorites. However, what makes it incredible is how unique its intangible factors are. It is literally a piece of space on your wrist, and that's what makes it so special. Patek Philippe, reference 1518 wristwatch. Sold for an enormously high price of $11.1 million, has probably the most exciting story of all. While the Hublot Big Bang may be peppered with diamonds left and right, this watch has a subtlety to it that is unbeatable. Many watches around the world are known for how flashy they are or how much they can do. This one, though, is all about simplicity. Well, why is this watch so expensive then? It's because this watch has a casing based on stainless steel. This is an unusual occurrence because most of the watches made by this company are rose gold or yellow. This is also one of the 4 limited edition watches worldwide. This means that only 4 of these watches exist, and you can see what number out of 4 is yours. That's implying you get one of these in the first place, of course. Jacob & Company, Billionaire watch. Do you want to feel like a king? Well, every king needs a crown, and this might just be what you need. The design of this wonderful watch looks like a crown, something that we find suitable for its price. Made out of 260 carats of exquisite diamonds, they are emerald cut. This is easily one of the best luxury watches we've ever seen. Not to mention, this watch has a handcrafted movement made out of a whopping 167 components. This is truly the Billionaire watch. Chopard 201 carat watch. The most captivating fact about this magnificent watch is that it is embezzled with 874 rare diamonds. It was once classified as the most expensive watch in the market, but even now it is still one of the top ones. This was traded in 2004 and then made it to the top story of every top-notch luxury magazine. The question popped up in everyone's mind when they first looked at the watch. Why are all the gorgeous studs present on this beauty placed so haphazardly without any significant pattern? The answer to that was to drive to create something unique and give birth to a whole new kind of luxury jewelry watches. Apart from gaining further publicity and advertisement because of its uniqueness, if one does a closer inspection of this marvelous creation, there's also a myriad of different sized diamonds, some that can even be missed by the naked eye. All of them are placed thoughtfully, which seems to give it an extravagant touch. Breguet Grand, Complication Marie Antoinette. When you read the name of this watch, one thing strikes your eye, and it's the inclusion of the name of the last Queen of France, right before the French Revolution. This expensive watch is one of the priciest pocket watches worldwide, and because it also carries a rich history, the hefty price doesn't seem too much to pay for. It was initially bespoke by a rumored Marie Antoinette's mistress, and work was started on this piece of royalty through Abraham Louis Breguet in 1782. This was followed via his son, who finally finished it in 1827, almost 45 years later after it was started, and 4 years after the original maker passed away. The final result was certainly worth all the effort and time, a masterpiece in which design, class, quality, and peak technology was amalgamated. With an intricate covering made of gold, the display shows the carefully crafted mechanism using sapphires to lower friction. Unfortunately, Marie Antoinette wasn't able to look at this watch herself, as its completion was achieved 34 years after her execution. It was stolen during the late 1990s, only to be retrieved in 2007, and now is in the LA Mayor Museum and every watch aficionado's extremely coveted piece. Well, it's time to go for now. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this fantastic video about the world's most exorbitant watches with mind-blowing prices. We will be back with a fascinating video next time that'll blow you right out of your senses. So, make sure to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Hit that like button in the bio and ring the notification bell to get weekly updates directly from our home to yours.